In this lecture, you will get to know the ISO 27000 family of standards. Now, the ISO 27000 family of standards is a series of interrelated standards that can be combined to form a comprehensive framework for information security management. There are basically four categories of standards within this family. There's an overview standard, standards specifying requirements, standards providing guidelines, and standards that contain and describe the controls. Now, please note the distinction between normative and informative standards. Only normative standards can be audited for compliance. This allows organizations to get certified and demonstrate their compliance to outsiders. The requirement standards are normative. Everything else is purely informative. Let's start with the overview category. This is where ISO 27000 sits. Now, ISO 27000 is basically the root standard in the ISO 27000 series. It provides an overview of the concepts and principles that underpin information security management. And it serves as the, let's say, entry point for the entire family. Now, it's worth knowing that ISO 27000 has recently been revised. The previous edition from 2018 also covered a vocabulary section with formal term definitions. The new 6th edition drops vocabulary from its title and scope. It's now a pure overview standard focused on the concepts and principles underpinning information security and information security management systems. It is now less focused on terms and definitions compared to before. But you can still find plenty of explanation that help in understanding the general concepts between ISO 27001. Unfortunately, the standard is no longer available for free. Yes, you heard that right. You have to purchase it from the official website of the ISO or from an authorized retailer. Previously, it was available for free. Next, let's focus on standards specifying requirements. Remember, these are the standards that contain actual mandates that can be audited for compliance. They are usually referred to as normative standards, which means organizations can get certified by external certification bodies in order to demonstrate compliance to outsiders. Now, ISO 27001 obviously is the centerpiece of the ISO 27000 family of standards. It provides the basic requirements for an ISMS and is one of the most sought-after management system certifications on the market. We are going to dedicate the entire next lecture and basically the rest of the course on the standard, so we won't go into too much detail right now. For now, just be aware that this document specifies the requirements for establishing, implementing, operating, monitoring, reviewing, maintaining, and improving a formalized information security management system within the context of an organization's overall business risk. Now, ISO 27006 specifies requirements for bodies that provide ISO 27001 audits and certifications. In other words, it governs the certification bodies themselves, and not the organizations that are being certified. Now, this is not directly relevant to this course, but good to be aware of, I think. And that's it for the requirement standards. Next, we'll look at the guidelines and controls. As you can see, there are quite a few standards in the guidelines and controls categories. These standards provide guidance and controls for all sorts of aspects involved in implementing and operating an ISMS, from risk management to auditing to sector-specific contexts. Now, it might look overwhelming, but you don't need to know all of them in detail. What matters is understanding what each category is for and knowing where to look when you need it. Now, the key takeaway here is that ISO 27001 defines the requirements. It tells you what you must do. The guidelines tell you how you could do it. You don't need to read all of them, and they're also not mandatory to implement. But knowing they exist and what each one covers will help you work more efficiently during an ISMS implementation. Now, let's have a brief look at this overview graphic. As you can tell, in the center of this graphic, we have the ISO 27001 standard with its table of contents. We'll get to that in a later lecture. Overall and above of all of that sits the ISO 27001 standard as the root standard describing the general principles and fundamental methodologies behind information security management. Now, in addition to those two core standards, there's these guidelines. For example, guidelines for risk management. So the standard has a couple of requirements for how to conduct risk assessments, how to do risk treatment. But it's very basic, very generic. If you want to get more guidance on how to implement those requirements, you can look inside of ISO 27005. You want to learn more about implementing a management system. ISO 27003 is your friend. Internal auditing Assessing controls, 27.7, 27.8. KPIs, measures, performance evaluation, 27,004. You're looking for guidance for the information security controls or the reference controls of Annex A. ISO 27002, 27017, 27018 for cloud providers, cloud users, telecommunications providers, and working in the energy sector. This is where you get guidance and additional information. So this is the base standard that you will be audited against. It contains mandatory requirements. For guidelines, more specific controls, this is where you have plenty of other standards. And next I will show you where you can find the entire ISO 27000 family of standards on the ISO's official website. Alright, now as promised, how to find the complete list of the ISO 27000 family of standards. So for that, let's just enter ISO 27001, and the first result is already a good one. Now we are on the official website of the ISO 27001 standard. And now if we go down, then we have some general information about this standard. And here is like the publishers, so which committee actually released these standards. And this takes us to like the Joint Technical Committee 1, the subcommittee 27. And this is like the group of people that actually develops these standards. And if you visit their work program, then you get the chance to check out like the standards that they have been working on, that they have already been released. And you can even find those that are still under development. So all you have to do is like filter for like the published ones or those that are still under development. And this is like all the standards that they have prepared. And I mean, like from the number, you can tell it's not 27001. But if we go down a little bit, then at some point we end up at ISO 27000. And then from here on, all the standards with a 27 in the front. So it's really a lot, you can tell. It's plenty stuff to read, plenty good stuff, also like very nichey at some point. But overall, this is where you can really find what's in store, like no guesswork, that's it, that's not more, it's nothing hiding here. So feel free to have a look at that as well.